welcome to Life's Comedy number 6. Almost forgot the name there. We still want likes and subscribes. We're actually at 49 likes on Facebook. That's the last time I saw it. Keep liking that page. It's pretty great. I want to send a little shout out to my friend and Marty's friend Cora Smith. Happy birthday. I'll be partying it up with you later tonight. No sexual pun intended. We're going to do more stories this week because you sons of bitches didn't want to leave us any stories. When I asked you to leave us stories in like number 3 or 4, whatever it was, I actually wanted feedback. Post it on our Facebook wall. I want to hear stories about you guys. And I want to share one of them to the rest of the viewers if I think it's funny. But back to the point. My first story that I'm going to tell is actually a more recent one that I've been doing kind of a social experiment. Now, whenever somebody sneezes, they'll go, "God bless you." Well, I decided to say the exact opposite. I was sitting on the bus, and this kid that I don't know that was sitting in front of me sneezed. And he kind of was looking around, and I looked at him and I said, "Satan take you." It was the best luck I've ever gotten in my life. It was pure terror. I mean, it's like I just took a Tweety bird and bit its head off. Just, it was terrible. He looks around, just, "Satanist!" Just totally freaking out. Try it once or twice on your parents or something, a friend. It's pretty great, the reactions you get. Another thing, this didn't happen recently, but Lucas reminded me of this just a couple minutes ago. Back when I was 12 or 13 and Lucas was 10 or 11, our older brother introduced us to something called parkour or free running. We're not jumping off buildings and shit. We thought it was cool to like go on monkey bars and jump from like monkey bar to swing set and swing around and climb stuff. And we were at my aunt's house and we got really bored. And we decided to wall run. A lot of you guys know what that is, but what a lot of you guys don't know is when I was 12 years old, I was about 160, 170 pounds. I've always been a big boy. So there I went wall running, and I got up on the wall and I was running sideways along the wall. I got one step and I was going to try and get like 3, but on the second step, my foot went straight through that wall. Like, it was a hungry vagina and I was a penis. It was like, just ate me. And I was standing knee deep in this wall, fighting to get it out. And eventually I got it out. And I was terrified. I mean, I was terrified. My uncle is like 6'3" and 300 pounds. He would eat me. He would literally just eat me. He would pick me up by the hair and eat me. I would be a turd. I would be digested food particles in a poop. I'd be a poop. That's that story, by the way. I got a couple more to tell you. I recently went through Drivers to Be, and I've told the story to my friends. It's got a lot of reactions, and I hope you guys like it too. But, long story short, the driver's ed teacher fucking hated me. I mean, she hated me. So, one of the first days, they had a police officer come in. And we were all supposed to ask him a question. And I didn't know what the fuck I was going to ask him. But then I learned his name was Bobbin. So the question I asked, that we were supposed to ask about like speeding violations or how many people have you pulled over? No, fuck that. I asked him how to spell his name. I wanted to know how to spell Bobbin. She was pissed. And then we had a couple arguments, you know, me being me, her being her. And the last day of Drivers to Be, after 3 weeks, she showed this video. And it was about people who died from texting and driving, which I think is a very sad topic, so don't take this joke in the wrong light. But just to piss her off, it showed this picture of a girl, and then it went to this lecture about, and she died by texting. And then I went back to her and I said, she's kind of hot. It's a shame she's dead. I was in so much trouble for that one. I think that's about it for this week. I've got a party to get to and things to do tonight, so I'm sorry it wasn't very long, but we tried. And again, leave us some stories. And between me, Lucas, and Marty, we'll vote on the best story that you leave on our Facebook wall or YouTube comments, which we should have the link to our Facebook wall below. Thank you, and good night. Leave us a story.